Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Eve's Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Eve's Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. Happily ever Esther Farm Sanctuary.
Hello, friends. Hello. Welcome today. It's so good to see everybody. My name is Derek, and soon we'll be joined by Nicole, but not just yet. How are you doing today? My gosh, it is a blustery day out today. You can hear the wind. You can see the trees blowing. It's a blustery, hot day today. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. Hello to Mary. Hello to Brooke. Hello to Daniel. Hello to Cheryl. It's so good to see you. Yeah, it is definitely a hot one today, and we have so much to talk about on today's Barnside Chat. If you have a question that you would like answered in today's Barnside Chat or the up and coming next Barnside Chat, all you have to do is put your comment below, your question as a comment below, and we'll pull it out and we'll put it up here on the screen. I've got the magic rainbow bag with me today, and we'll get into that in just a quick moment. Today on the Barnside Chat, we are going to talk about the Summer Sparkle campaign. We're going to have resident updates, the weather report, and then we'll be ending with the magic rainbow bag. So get your questions ready. It's Summer Sparkle season. Oh my gosh. Hello, Linda from Vancouver. It's so good to have you joining us today. It's Summer Sparkle season at the Sanctuary, and our organization thrives on the dedication and compassion from people just like you to help us get our fundraising goals all aligned. There are some projects that the Summer Sparkle campaign is going to help cover this year, and these are projects that we'll be focusing on. Fencing and gates to help keep everyone safe and contained, relocating buildings to provide shelter for the pigs, birds, equines, and the cows. We'll be updating the arena with new doors and leading with doors that lead out into outdoor space. We'll be creating pathways, securing new structures. We have updates to the medical suite, and of course we have the installation of the security system to keep everyone safe. The residents have been sharing their makeover tips all this month, and we've been trying to raise $150,000. And everyone that donates to the campaign, don't forget, you'll be invited to an exclusive special cupcake birthday that we'll have here at the farm for the residents in honor of Esther's birthday and the legacy that she leaves here for us as her inspiration for Heaps. So no donation is too small. Everybody will get invited to the cupcake party. So thank you so much. Head on over to happilyeverester.ca/summersparkle. The link is going to appear below by magic. So there it comes. Here it comes. Excellent. All right. So we have an update to give you on where we are in the Summer Sparkle campaign. Last week we were able to report we are at $10,088.96. And okay, are you ready, friends? Take a deep breath. We have to stare this down. Deep breath. Here it comes. Drum roll. We are now at $30,548.81. That is quite a jump. You heard our calls. We really need to pull the steam out for the end of this campaign. So we are at $30,548.81. Thank you to anybody that's donated thus far. Your donations mean the world to us and all of the residents that we provide care for. It's Match Monday. It's time to top up the donation pool, and today we have an opportunity. A kind donor has come forward with a $5,000 donation, and they've offered it as part of Match Monday. We know how much you love Match Mondays. We know how much you love to have your donations matched. So today, $5,000 we can turn into $10,000. That's right. It's an amazing. I love Match Mondays, and we know you do too, because you all come running from the corners and go, we love Match Monday too. We want our donation to be matched. So right now is your opportunity, running all through today. And please don't think that somebody else is going to match this for us. We really need your help. Every dollar matters. And if you live in the States, one of your dollars is equal to 1.4 of our dollars, which is awesome conversion. So it's Match Monday. Head on over to the website right now. Donate. No donation amount is too small. And special thank you to our amazing match gift donor. Okay, my gosh. Last year, I bring this up frequently because it's easy to forget that last year, a remarkable 91% of our revenue came from grassroots gifts, with an average donation of $31, which is around $25 American. And that outpouring of support from everyday heroes just like you has made all of that difference. So as we move forward, we need to continue to fundraise to meet our residents' needs, and including infrastructure projects, ongoing maintenance, food, shelter, and of course, medical care. And these campaigns have always been the cornerstone of our efforts. Oh, it's time. I've talked enough. We're gonna have Nicole come on the program now. It's time for Nicole to come on over. We're gonna have the resident healthcare update with Nicole Cerruto, who's washing their boots. You don't have to wash your boots to come on the show. I was just going to call. Here's your mic. There you are. And it's not on. You got to double click it to be on. Hello, Nicole Cerruto.
I think
Double click the bottom button. Yeah, like quicker. Yeah, there you go. You're there.
All right.
There you go. It was reminding me of that. There's an episode of Modern Family where they're trying to teach the old dude how to double click, and they're going two single clicks he kept doing, and it was like the running gag of the show was two single clicks where he was saying double. Anyways, okay.
I did my best.
Too much information. You did it. Welcome to the show, everybody.
You.
Say
hello everyone.
Nicole. All right, Nicole, what is your position here at the farm?
So I am the senior animal caregiver here at Happily Ever Esther Farm Sanctuary.
Chief cook and bottle washer. That's what that sounds like.
Yes.
What's happening with the
All of
residents
those
this
things.
week?
Oh goodness! So we've.
I know you just got back.
I did.
I know
yes.
you were on a much well-deserved holiday.
Yes.
So you had a lot of reading to do to catch up
Yes,
on
I
what has happened.
absolutely did. Yeah,
So
yeah.
what did you learn? Maybe I could tell you.
Yeah, no. Honestly, all good things. I was happy to, like, a lot of good stuff happened over the last week.
Yep.
So in this photo here, we've got Brindle, and I know we've discussed Brindle on social media over the last couple weeks. Just that we're starting to see like continued decline in his mobility. His hind end is quite weak, a little bit wobbly. So we have just been keeping a close eye on him and just keeping a close eye on how he's doing at mealtime, interactions with his family, just looking out for his safety.
He was doing good this week.
Yeah,
he had a great week.
And I was really interested to see how he would be doing when I come back from vacation, because when you see the residents every single day, it's kind of harder to notice those like subtle differences because you see them every day. But when you come back after being away for a week and a half, like I noticed right away, just real quick, Pixie is so big.
Oh,
her horns have grown. I was like, who is this little person?
Oh.
So you notice those things a lot more. So when I saw Brindle this morning, super eager for breakfast, he started eating the first breakfast bowl that I put down. Nobody chased him away from it. So he's holding his own. And then in terms of his mobility, seems like he's pretty steady. Like I haven't known, because I have had experiences in the past where, been away for a couple days and I come back and I see a resident who I haven't seen in a bit and I'm like, oh goodness, like, things happen quickly.
Yeah.
But not the case with him. He seems to still be doing, again, we're still keeping a very close eye on him, but he's holding his own. He's doing well. So excellent news for Brindle.
So some interactions I saw Brindle this week was I saw him run Tim off.
Really?
Yeah, several times.
Tim.
But then like several minutes later, I saw Hercules run him. Run him up. But
the dynamic is complicated.
Yeah, it's still remaining true to the family culture, but just keeping an eye on how Brindle is doing. So
so that's excellent news for Brindle.
Okay, this is an awesome photo here. We have caregiver Avery, who is changing the wheels on Denver. Is it Denver's back wheels or front wheels?
Back wheels, yes,
Tell us what's happening here. Because it's hard for people to tell exactly what's happening. So what are they seeing?
So right now, or in that photo, so Denver is in the crowding tub. So that's kind of the entrance into the cattle chute that we have. So we put him into the crowding tub, which basically just is a confined area for him to stay in. Not quite as tight as the chute and the squeeze, but just confined enough that we can do hoof care on him. He's a very nervous guy, so we respect his boundaries. So he had a on-site hoof trim last week, which I'm very sad that I missed.
It was quite the production.
I saw the photos. I was like, incredible.
It looked like that machine was from a movie and not even part of real life.
Like he was morphing into a transformer.
Yeah, I wanted to see some like dry ice come out of the bottom. That's what I was expecting.
But his appointment went really well. In that appointment, the farrier did discover an abscess on the back left lateral claw, which is something that we had kind of assumed, but so that was dug out, as well as an ulcer on the sole on his opposite, the back right lateral claw. When those were dug out, the opposite claw was blocked to give him support, and there was some vet wrap put on it as well, just to keep it clean when he went out to pasture. So that photo, I believe, was caregiver Avery removing that vet wrap bandage off of his foot a couple days after his hoof trim. Yeah,
it's a safe space for caregivers to do what they have to do. The chute and squeeze and crowding tub keeps the caregiver safe, the veterinarian safe, and then when we need extra pieces of equipment like that cow portal that lifted him off of the ground. We bring in whatever the residents need.
And last thing I'll say about that, which it's probably been mentioned previously, but what I really loved about that particular lift that Denver was put in is that instead of it tilting on the side, like a lot of the cattle hoof trimming chutes do, this one just lifted each leg individually. So in the past, when he has been in the tilt tables, he's really big guy. So even when we've been very, very mindful of things like padding, limiting the time that he's in the chute, he has unfortunately ended up with some pressure sores. So the incredible thing about this one is that no pressure sores, like easy
Those
peasy.
pressure sores happened so fast.
Quickly.
I was alarmed at
Yeah,
how fast that
I
was.
know.
Like,
even with padding and everything, wild.
Yeah,
so
that was a great experience for Denver,
yeah,
for sure.
and he's doing really well this week.
I saw him in the bushes. He's way off in the thing.
So excellent news for Denver. And then over here we have Bonnie. So Bonnie, during an on-site health check, probably close to 2 months ago now. Probably it's been a while. It's quite windy.
It is. It's wildly windy.
So we discovered some bumblefoot lesions on her feet. So on the left and right feet. The right foot is definitely the worst affected one. So we've been treating it on site with kind of our usual bumblefoot treatment regime, so things like soaks, laser, etc. But haven't really seen much of an improvement. So Vonnie went to see our avian specialist in Newmarket last week. So now we're incorporating overnight bandages. The tricky things with ducks is that if you throw a bandage on their foot, they go swimming because they're ducks. That's what they do. And these vet wrap bandages, they get very, very tight overnight, which is quite dangerous. You run into things like potentially circulation being cut off with the bandage getting too wet, that kind of thing. So it's quite difficult to wrap their feet. And we even have like neoprene bird booties for the ducks, but they don't work well. We've tried them. And I mean, if anyone has experience with bird booties that work well for ducks, we'd love to hear it. The ones that we have didn't work super well for us.
Maybe Crocs should come out with
yes.
some
Oh my gosh.
bird
yes.
Crocs.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna send them an email right now, right after this.
Yeah, night close up.
Yeah.
One of the things I'm doing is I'm letting Bonnie and Herb out of the cage, so they're getting the vet wrap on, getting their foot all bandaged up, and then being put in a crate for about an hour before close up.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Then they're let out.
Exactly. Yeah, just to make sure that they're not going swimming right after that bandage is applied. And then in the morning we take that bandage off, and then resume regular treatment for her. And very cute.
It's a busy day at the spa. Look at the lineup of people waiting to get their polish and fill put on for the week. Yep. Who do we have here?
This is caregiver Bailey, and yes,
is that Helen?
That looks like Helen.
Yeah. Like it's hard to tell sometimes when I can't see. Both sides
totally. But that's very on brand for Helen. Absolute angel for hoof care, and this entire image is like very characteristic of what it's like doing any healthcare with Sammy's herd, the piglets as well, because they are all a very tight knit group. And they kind of move as a unit. So you get one piglet down. We call them piglets, even though they're turning 6.
I know. It's like, there was a tour group here. It was like, let's go see the piglets. And we took them. They're like, these aren't piglets. I know. It was like, they are.
Forever in our hearts.
I know. Like the baby goats. They'll forever be the baby goats now.
Exactly. So with these guys, you get one down for a belly rub, and suddenly you're surrounded by 3 or 4 other pigs who are desperate for belly rubs.
Yeah, so desperate.
Yeah. So it's always a big production doing hoof care on these guys. So as you can see, there's lots of folks kind of clamoring around, waiting to see who's next.
If you have a headache, you should go to the meds box and get this. This will get rid of your headache.
Oh my goodness.
This will solve a lot of things, won't it? This drug we've added to our meds box this week.
Enrique.
Everybody needs an extra dose of Enrique, and this is Enrique in the meds room. We have a room that's all locked up that has all the good stuff.
Yes.
Including a cat in a box.
Yes, essential. Yeah. Good for him. It seems like he's had a really, really lively week as well. He kind of goes through phases.
He has. He's like sometimes he's super social, and other weeks he's like, I don't want you humans around me.
And there are some mornings where he seems very interested in barn chores, and he'll come up with you to go see the piglets or the cows or be helping you in the barn. And then other days where he's just either asleep in your house or asleep in the office all day. Totally. So he does what he wants. But it seems like he had a really lively week last week. Lots of barn chores got done. Clearly,
everybody loves Enrique.
Yeah. Dr. Enrique.
Give me a dose of Enrique. All right. It's time for the weather report. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's quite the week already.
Well, somebody took the sleeves off my shirt. That's how hot it is.
Yep.
It's so sticky and very humid.
Yep.
About 120% humidity in the
Oh,
air
yikes.
right now. It's nearly raining.
Yeah.
It's 27 degrees.
It feels
which
much hotter than that.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I
Yeah.
think they're missing
At least 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I feel like they're missing 5 degrees.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got the whole week there.
The whole week.
Yeah,
Well, it's
I
good to
think-
see. I like to see rain on there, but those are probably just like torrential
Fingers
downpours.
crossed. Or it's that kind of thing where it says it's going to rain a little bit every day, and
Yeah.
then it's just really humid and it doesn't. But we're hoping for rain. Hopefully, it will help.
Yeah, hopefully, indeed.
We're having a heat wave.
We're having a heat
A
wave.
tropical heat
Look at that. The world is on fire. That's what that looks like right there.
Yep, all week, and yeah, thankfully, lots is being done to keep the residents cool and safe, especially as the whole week is going to be like this. So we're really kind of adjusting the way we do things. So for example, doing most things in the morning, like health checks, that kind of stuff, just so we're not stressing out the residents doing unnecessary things in the later, hotter parts of the day. Increased comfort checks, making sure the waters and bogs are all refreshed. So constant rounds.
And ice in the margarita machine.
Exactly.
The pigs need constant access to that. Right. Oh, look at what time it is. It is time for the
Ooh.
magic rainbow bag.
Whoa!
If you have a question that you would like
This
answered,
way?
there it is. We're going to walk to the bar.
Excellent.
And all of your questions from this week are inside the magic rainbow bag, including some that we made up.
Whoa, that's fun.
See if you can guess which one.
Okay.
No, we don't make questions up. Early on, years ago, when the program was just starting,
Yeah.
we would put some questions in just to spur conversation.
Yeah, of
But
course.
now, our amazing audience of supporters, they propagate all the questions and we put them inside of the magic rainbow bag. So,
Oh, bring the
let's
bag
see.
back.
First question. Where are we? Here
All right,
it is.
we're back.
Here's the first question. If we can see it. We'll try to do it here. Tornadoes, will you be okay? Oh gosh.
Tornadoes?
Yeah,
Were
you missed.
Were you
missed.
aware?
So yeah, last week there
Oh,
was
that's
tornado
true.
watches.
Yeah,
There was, like,
yeah,
this
that's
big-
true.
Which way are we going? Oh, this way. This way. Sorry about that.
There
There we
we
go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely in Tornadoville.
Right.
A lot of people discount Canada for some reason that we don't get tornadoes or natural disasters. We are not, we don't have as many natural disasters as other places around the world, but for sure we have tornadoes all
Wild
of the time.
things happen.
And they touch
yeah.
down all around us, never closest to it. I mean, the closest to us was about 12 kilometers away.
That
Which
close?
3 years ago down
Oh,
Brawny Road, there was
That's
a
horrifying. I don't
photograph.
think I knew that.
Yeah, I know,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
It's so close. It's so
Oh
close.
gosh.
So yes, we will be okay.
Yes.
We keep our eye to the sky. We have the weather report, which
You're
will
very
reflect
on. You're
back
very on top of that.
I don't want to be messed up by weather. I'm like,
Absolutely. I feel like if there's the tiniest little bit of thunder, I always hear you over the walkie right away. Hey, everyone heard that, right?
I must
You're
have
on
like
it.
early childhood trauma or something around thunderstorms because I'm like,
You're
I'm
on
like,
it. You're
I don't
on
want
it.
anybody to be out and not hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next question. Don't the bogs get warm on hot days?
They absolutely do. Yeah, and that's why every day they get refreshed. So we throw a hose in there, let it run for a while, refresh it, get rid of some of the dirty, warm, stagnant water and refresh it with some nice cool water.
And there's also like geothermal cooling that
Yeah,
happens. So like if you
absolutely.
put your butt down on the ground, everybody go out and do it now.
Yeah.
You can feel you're going to have this cooling sensation regardless if it's 100 degrees out,
Yeah.
your butt's going to get cool.
Yeah.
So if you work your way through that warm, dank water
Yeah.
and you get your butt
Yeah.
on the earth, it's definitely we're in a sandstorm now.
Yeah, where did that come
I
from?
don't
Wow.
know, right? So yeah, the pigs, the bogs do get warm, but there is, geothermal
Yeah.
cooling that happens that also has an effect to keep them cool. And
Yeah, they're still very, very effective at cooling down the pigs.
any match days coming
Oh,
up? Well, actually, yes, today
Yay!
is a match day. So yes, matching $5,000. Let me go back to there. It is. Go back to the slide.
Oh,
It's Match Monday, and we're matching all donations up to $5,000. A kind donor has come forward with that donation, that gift, and if we raise 5,000 by the end of today, they will double it and add another 5. So
that's incredible.
super stoked about
Yeah,
that. We
thank
love
you.
Match Monday. Don't delay. Go right now. Don't assume that somebody else is going to tie the match up for us. Every dollar
Absolutely
counts.
Yeah.
Let's see. Isn't it 74 residents with the 3 new baby goats? Oh, maybe there must have been a number that came out that maybe I said it. I'm sometimes horrible for saying like everybody's 8 years old, and I was so surprised to hear yesterday that Escalade's 21.
Yeah.
Not,
That's probably right. Yeah, we kind of usually hover around that. But yeah, that sounds right. I can confirm some on our resident database, and we will.
I started to count in my head before getting out here. I got all
You're
messed
doing
up.
it in your head?
I was like
Oh my gosh.
51. I was like, oh no, I'm screwed up.
Yeah.
I'm messed up. So yeah, I believe you are correct. 74 residents. Good catch. The number.
Yeah, good catch,
The
Mary.
number goes up and down, and you're not going to miss it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, did I hear that right? We could stay in them. Yeah, it's for.
Is that for the?
It's for win a trip
Yeah.
to Heaths. You can stay in the Geodome. Check
That's so cool.
that out. We got a little video. These Geodome structures, you can come and spend the weekend at Heaths. We'll fly you and a guest from anywhere in the world and accommodate you in these Geodomes.
That is so cool.
I'll wake you
They
up
are
for
really
French
cool.
toast. Kevin's going to wake you up for chores, and we're going to have an awesome time on the farm anywhere in the world. Come
That's amazing.
and visit the Geodomes. These were on the property already, and
I was so excited when I saw those.
Oh, they're remarkable, aren't they?
Very cool.
They're remarkable.
Yeah, very cool feature.
I want to definitely spend the night in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So I have some sunscreen in my eye.
Oh, that is the worst.
Yep. But I'm very much looking forward to going in that dome during a thunderstorm.
Oh.
I think that whole vibe, very, very cool, very zen. Yeah.
Nice. I want to see the sunset
Yes.
and like some starscapes.
Yes, absolutely.
The moon.
So many options.
Oh my gosh, Nicole, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, you are
I really
so welcome.
appreciate the resident healthcare
Yeah,
update
of
and
course.
hearing about
Everything that's going
all the
on.
residents and
Yeah.
everything that's going on. So thank you so much.
And thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and for supporting us as always. We truly couldn't do this all without you. Thank you so much.
You are absolutely right.
Bye, everyone.
I'll take your mic.
Yeah.
So we don't have any embarrassing mic moments.
Oh, goodness.
That would be fun. Thanks, Nicole.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much, Deb, for saying that you're going to send another donation through for the match. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, let's do a couple facilities updates. Will you be planting trees for shade? Absolutely, we will be planting trees at the farm. The farm is a completely different look and feel than it is here, and we've got a lot of work to do. But planting trees is definitely something that we will be making room for. We're also making room for all sorts of fencing. Here's an aerial shot. We'll start to put in some chicken fencing right away for pigs and goats. So much fencing. There is about 6,000 linear feet that's going to go in. The 700 feet is just those small areas there with the chickens. Then we have 300 feet over there by the old big barn structure from Malcolm's herd. And then we have enormous fencing and pasture P, Q, and R for all of the piggy residents. My gosh, look at that. We are 100 days away and counting. Wow, that came fast, didn't it? when I see this countdown, it takes my breath away. There's so much to do, so much is happening. How will the Wi-Fi be at the new farm? I hope that it's good. It'll definitely be better than it is here, and that's because we're up higher in elevation, and there's also 5G at the farm. And well, here it's just I've got 1 bar of 3G right now. So at the farm I have 2 bars of 5. So hopefully, with any luck, the Wi-Fi is a better scenario than it is here. Okay, there's a new segment that we produce weekly. Some of you may have seen the first episode. It was sent out to you via mail if you support the moving campaign already. And here is a little clip of what you can expect on that show. And to see that show, we won't be playing it here, but it's available on YouTube. Welcome to a new YouTube special segment called Magic on the Move. Move! Sorry, I have to do it. Yeah. Whenever anybody says it, we have to do it. My name's Derek.
My name's Andrea.
I'm Kevin. And we're going to come to you every single week with moving knowledge. Everything that is about the move, from Heath's moving from Campbellville to Flamborough. We are going to highlight the highs, the lows, the things that we have learned, what we're going to bring from there to here, and you're going to hear all about it right here on this program, Magic on the Move. I get excited, I'm sorry. Move. We're going to send you these YouTube segments every single week to keep you updated, or you can go back in time and review them, replay them, rewatch them, re-love them, re-share them, re-everything.
We're moving our charity operations and 74 rescue farmed animals from our home of 10 years to a new and expansive location. One that our mission can continue to inspire compassion for farmed animals everywhere.
Oh my goodness, the view!
Magic on the Move, new segment on YouTube. And if you donate to the program, we'll send you the links weekly for that new program. It'll keep you up to date on everything that is Magic on the Move related for the Heath's 2.0 property. All right, friends, I got some photos here to share with you. These are the photos from the week. We got Mr. Ted. And we have our kind volunteer, Sue. I think Ted might be Sue's favorite resident. Oh, I love this photo. This is Hercules and Mercy in their barn. And that's Mercy, who's got her butt tucked in behind that post. And that post was put there for a very, very important reason. And it wasn't for a Mercy butt. It's actually to protect the caregivers. So if you are in one of those stalls, and that stall was originally for our bovine friends, and when you're in there with the cows, if they start bucking around and you can't get out, you need a safe place. So the safest spot that we actually put a post, a really heavy post in the ground, and you could get behind it, but they could not. So it was a way to protect you from large animals. But Mercy has squeezed her butt in there somehow. Don't know how she did that. And oh, look at that. It's Hazel. Oh, she's so beautiful. They're getting super playful. I've got some awesome videos to share. I didn't get a chance to upload them yet, but I can't wait to share those with you. Oh, wow. Well, I think we did it. We had so much to talk about, and the last thing that we're going to talk about today is something, it's a difficult one. As the co-founder of Esther's Mission and executive director and dad, I need to speak from the heart today. We're facing a challenging time, and our fundraising is down drastically. We've had a 25% drop in monthly donors, and our operating expenses have increased beyond what we can support. And unfortunately, we have to make some incredibly difficult decisions. It's incredibly hard for us. We take immense pride in the care that we provide to our residents. Every day, we receive calls to take in animals who desperately need our help. While we theoretically have the capacity here to take them in, we cannot, in good conscience, do so without knowing that we have the financial stability to support them. It's heartbreaking to say no to animals in desperate need, but we have to prioritize the well-being of those that are already in our care. It's sometimes easy to forget that the world that we grew up in no longer exists, but the world that we've created for our residents must carry on. Our mission is not over. And there's this misconception in the not-for-profit world that if you're not struggling, that, well, you should be. And well, it seems like it's our time now, and seeing our organization slip into this recession is soul crippling. And we're being as frugal as humanly possible and making decisions we never thought we would have to make. And we're saying no to situations that we would normally say yes to because it's the responsible thing to do. Our mission requires that we look after the residents we have, and without your support, we simply can't take on more. And we need to make changes to our programming immediately. Is Barnside Chat even beneficial anymore? You know, can you hear us? Can you hear what we talk about? Do you enjoy these updates? Do bear care videos inspire you and other sanctuaries to provide different care for your friends and for their residents? For those of you that feel inspired to donate, you know, I want to know what inspires you to donate. What can the mission do to survive in these challenging times? The more we ask for help, the less help that shows up. So naturally, we have to ask for more. It's so important. It's so important that we get your support, you know. Is it important that the residents receive healthcare checks every couple of months? Is it important to you that we have volunteer programs and community outreach? Is it important to you that we struggle and live into that narrative that not-for-profits and charities need to struggle? Should we be just scraping by every month, or do you want us to thrive? You know, these are some of the questions that I play over and over in my head as we enter these challenging periods. I don't want to put all doom and gloom on it because there is hope. You know, this past weekend, we had a supporter jump up and say, I want to uphold a Match Monday initiative. And they put forward $5,000. That was out of the blue. And thank you for that supporter and for the donors that are going to come and step up and help us match that and help us double down on that. You know, these successes remind us of the impact that we can have together. This weekend, we had a public work day and hosted visitors who came running to help the mission clean up and get ready to move. If you have any capacity to donate and volunteer, please reach out right away. Don't delay. Your support is crucial right now, and to ensure that the mission continues and that we can provide the care that our residents deserve. Additionally, if you can share our messages with friends and family or participate in upcoming events, that would make a significant difference. This message pains my heart to deliver, but the mission doesn't have to end here. We need your support now more than ever. Please help us continue the work we've started to ensure that the world we've created for our residents can carry on. Much love, peace, and ease to all of you that are struggling. May we all join together to keep our friends safe and feeling the love that we promised them. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next week. Bye for now.